All right, sir. Thank you. So basically, stay inside, Nick McGill. That's what will happen on that one. Thank you. Well, the Postmaster General appeared before a House Oversight Committee this morning. Louis DeJoy answering questions from committee members. The hearing examining operational and organizational changes at the U.S. Postal Service ahead of the November election. Now, DeJoy is advising voters to request mail-in ballots at least 15 days before the election to ensure they have time to receive their ballot, complete it, then mail it back to elections officials on time. He goes on to say this is similar to previous years, but there's an expected spike this year due to COVID-19. Postal Service Board of Governors Chairman Robert Duncan is also testifying, and this hearing just comes a few days after the House of Representatives voted to pass a bill that gives the USPS $25 billion and reverse the actions that slowed down mail delivery until the pandemic is over. Now, Democrats argue the changes the Postmaster General wanted to implement would impact the November election, and funding was one way to stop that. Republicans, however, say the money is not the answer to the problem. Charlene Cristobal has more on how we got to this point.
Well, this all came to light after the Postmaster General sent letters to nearly every state, including Indiana, saying that delays in delivery meant that they could not guarantee that your mail-in ballot would make it in time for the November election. And they said that partly it was due to financial issues within the post office. Now, the Postmaster General said that these changes would now be suspended until after the November 3rd election. And in a surprise session on Saturday, the House passed a bill that would make sure the post office could handle the November election and ensure ballots would be delivered on time. More than $3 billion would go to election mail alone. Democrats say changes made by the postmaster are the reason for the delayed mail delivery, and they have to do what they can to fix it.
I introduced my bill to fund the post office and to stop the disastrous changes that Postmaster General DeJoy put in place. His policies have slowed down the mail 10%.
Republicans, meanwhile, think this doesn't have much to do with organizational changes and it's more about money, saying the Postal Service does not need the funding, but if they do get it, it needs to be prioritized.
I think my colleagues on both sides of the aisle need assurances that it will be spent where Americans need it most. The prioritization of medical deliveries and ballots for this election.
The USPS released a statement last night saying parts of the bill, quote, while well-meaning, will constrain the ability of the Postal Service to make operational changes that will improve efficiency, reduce cost, and ultimately improve service to the American people. Now, the bill did pass in the House. It is unlikely it will do the same in the Senate. This all comes as Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer announced a subcommittee will actually investigate the changes the Postal Service is trying to make. I'll send it back to you.